You want instant confidence? Forget waiting years for it to develop. Machiavelli, the ruthless strategist behind the prince, knew confidence wasn't a gift, it was a weapon. He wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are." That's your first secret. If you control how you appear, you control how you're treated. And today, I'll give you 5 Machiavellian mind tricks to hack your brain and project unshakable confidence instantly. Secret 1. The power mask. Machiavelli believed perception is more powerful than truth. He wrote, "Everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are." That means this: if you control how you appear, you control how others treat you, and eventually, how your own brain treats you. Think about it. When you walk into a room with your shoulders slouched, eyes down, and voice shaky, your brain says, "I'm small, I'm weak," and the world believes it. But if you walk in tall, breathing slow, and moving like you belong there, even if you don't feel it yet, your brain says, "This is who I am." This is what I call the power mask. It's not about faking confidence, it's about forcing your brain to accept a new identity through your body. Psychologists call this embodied cognition. Your posture and tone don't just signal power to others, they trick your own nervous system into producing confidence chemicals. Your cortisol, stress hormone, drops. Your testosterone, power hormone, rises. Here's how you do it. 1. Posture reset. Every time you enter a room, lift your chest, relax your shoulders, and take one slow breath. This tells your brain, "I am calm. I am in control." 2. The 3-second rule. When you speak, pause 3 seconds longer than feels natural. Confident people never rush. Silence makes others lean in. 3. The half smile. Not a grin, not a blank face, just a calm, faint smile. It radiates certainty without looking desperate for approval. Try it now. Stand up, breathe, hold your head high, and say out loud, "I belong here." That's not a trick. That's Machiavelli's truth. Control the mask, and the mind will follow. Secret 2. The lion's stance. Machiavelli wrote, "The lion cannot protect himself from traps, nor the fox from wolves." What does that mean for you? It means if you want true confidence, you need the strength of a lion and the cunning of a fox. The lion represents raw power, the unshakable presence that commands respect without a word. And here's the secret. Your brain already knows how to be a lion. You just haven't activated it. When a lion enters the savannah, he doesn't need to roar to prove he's king. His size, his stance, his calm dominance tells every creature around him, "I am not prey. I am power." So here's how you hack your brain into lion mode. 1. Plant your feet like roots. Stand shoulder-width apart, firmly connected to the ground. Imagine your feet as roots digging deep into the earth. The brain interprets stability as strength. No shifting, no fidgeting, stillness is power. 2. Expand your frame. Open your chest, drop your shoulders, take up space. Confidence is physical real estate. The bigger you make yourself, the more your brain releases dominance hormones. 3. Move slower than everyone else. Lions never rush. They conserve energy, move deliberately, and strike only when necessary. Walk slower. Gesture slower. Breathe slower. Your calmness becomes contagious and intimidating. Science backs this up. Researchers found that just 2 minutes in a power stance lowers cortisol by 25% and increases testosterone by 20%. In other words, your body literally changes your brain chemistry when you stand like a lion. And here's the deeper Machiavellian truth. People treat you based on the energy you project. If you look like prey, the world hunts you. If you look like a lion, the world respects you even before you've proven anything. So the next time you feel small, weak, or overlooked, remember this. Lions don't ask for permission. They simply exist as power. Stand tall. Slow down. Claim the ground beneath you. Your brain will obey. And soon, so will the world. Secret 3. The fox's secret. Machiavelli warned, "The fox cannot protect himself from wolves, nor the lion from traps." The lesson? Power isn't just about strength. It's also about intelligence, about seeing the invisible traps before they snap shut. This is where the fox comes in. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to outsmart it. Most people let fear paralyze them. You, instead, will learn to turn fear into strategy. Here's how the fox thinks. When you feel doubt creeping in, what if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? Stop and reframe it. Don't run from the thought. Study it. Fear is never random. Fear is information. The fox whispers, "What danger does this thought reveal? What trap am I being warned about?" Suddenly, the question changes from weakness to power. Instead of "I might fail," you ask, "What's the smartest way to prepare so I can't fail?" This shift rewires your brain. You're no longer prey running from fear, you're a hunter stalking solutions. Here's a mental hack you can use today. 1. Name the fear. Say it out loud. I'm afraid of failing this exam, this interview, this relationship. 2. Turn it into a trap. Ask, what exactly could go wrong? List it. 3. Design the escape route. For every trap, create one solution. Suddenly, the fear loses power. It's just a puzzle to be solved. This is the fox mindset. Machiavelli's genius was this. The lion gains respect, but the fox survives. Confidence without caution is arrogance. But when you combine the fox's cunning with the lion's power, you become unstoppable. So remember, every doubt you feel is not an enemy. It's a warning. And when you learn to listen like the fox, fear stops being your weakness, it becomes your secret weapon. Secret 4. The Ruthless Reframe. Machiavelli declared, "It is much safer to be feared than loved." But here's the twist. What if the one you must rule is your own mind? Think about it. Every single day, your brain whispers doubts. You're not good enough. You'll embarrass yourself. You should just play it safe. And most people listen. They negotiate with their doubt. They argue with it. They beg for confidence like peasants begging a king for mercy. But you will be ruthless. The ruthless reframe means this. You don't fear your doubt. You make your doubt fear you. Here's the Machiavellian trick. When your brain throws weakness at you, don't debate it. Command it. Speak to it like a ruler speaks to a disobedient subject, with authority, finality, no negotiation. Instead of, "Can I do this?" you say, "Watch me do this." Instead of, "What if I fail?" you say, "Failure serves me, I learn, I rise, I win." Instead of, "I'm not ready," you say, "I decide when I'm ready. And that time is now." This is not positive thinking. This is psychological war. When you command yourself with power, your brain activates the same circuits it uses when following a leader. You become both ruler and subject, issuing orders, obeying them instantly. Machiavelli understood, control is everything. And the one who cannot control his own thoughts can never control his world. So practice this daily. Every time a weak thought appears, reframe it ruthlessly. Don't soften it. Don't dress it up. Issue the command. Short, sharp, final. Confidence is not kindness. It's authority. And if you want your mind to serve you, you must rule it without mercy. Secret 5. The Bold Stroke. Machiavelli wrote, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." That single line is the death of hesitation. Because here's the truth. Most people wait. They wait for the right mood, the right timing, the right courage. They wait and wait until life passes them by. And when they finally act, it's too late. But not you. Not anymore. The bold stroke is the final brain hack, and it's simple. Take immediate action before fear has a chance to multiply. Why? Because confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after. Your brain rewards boldness with dopamine, the chemical of certainty and momentum. The second you step forward, send that message, speak that truth, take that shot, you feel the surge of confidence you were waiting for. Here's how to train it. 1. The 5-second rule of power. When you think of an action, count backwards from 5 and do it before hesitation kills it. 2. Small victories, big momentum. Start with one bold move each day. Ask the question, make the call, speak up. Each action reprograms your brain to see yourself as decisive. 3. Never break the chain. Once you start acting boldly, don't stop. Every day you delay, you weaken. Every day you strike, you grow stronger. Remember this. Boldness is magnetic. People follow decisive energy. Opportunities appear when you move first. Fortune, as Machiavelli said, is a woman, and she favors the bold. So here's your challenge. Think of one thing you've been putting off, just one, and do it today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Because the world doesn't reward the hesitant. It rewards the bold. Confidence isn't a feeling, it's a strategy. The second you apply these, your brain reprograms itself. Now, the question is, will you act like the hesitant fool, or the Machiavellian strategist who seizes confidence instantly. The choice is yours, but fortune always favors the bold.